I need something else. I need something else on Sundays. My heart cannot take the feels and the hurt that we experience every Sunday. I mean, you start off with Orange that gives you the feels with that love story and the emotions that's going there. Then you shoot right into ReZero that just pretty much just takes your mind, just does this to it every week. No Vaseline, just I mean, that's what this episode did. This episode was a complete mind fuck. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Infrar-Ed. Welcome to the Scott Reports. Today I'm bringing you an anime review of ReZero, episode 17. I'm speechless, but I gotta get through this review. If Subaru isn't the most tragic character in anime, manga, light novel history next to Guts, I don't know who is, because the type of things that this character is going through, and when people were saying that this series is going to be on some berserk level stuff, they were right. They were definitely right with this episode. Subaru can't catch a break, other characters can't catch a break, and even though he dies and tries to fix things, it just ends up getting worse. This episode was no exception to that, as we start off first and foremost, with that fucking white whale, which if you didn't know it last week, it was confirmed that it is a white whale, is rampaging through this forest with the fog and everything. And I don't want to be spoiled on this, I don't. I want to speculate. And you can probably put the pieces together and figure it out, but something with this whale must have the ability to wipe you from existence, as they're running from this whale. And first and foremost, Rim is who Subaru should be after. It should be Rim x Subaru. Get Amelia out of here. As much as Rim puts herself on the line for Subaru, he needs to be doing everything he can for Rim, because they're running from this white whale. She knows they can't beat it, but she decides to knock Subaru out because she knows he was going to try to stop her. She says, you know what? I'm not that smart. I can only fight. I'm going to go ahead and try to stop this whale. Take this money, give it to Otto. You get out of here, get back to the village. I'm going to buy you time to stop this whale. Again, she knocks Subaru out because he knows he was going to try to stop her. She jumps off of the carriage to face down this white whale. Subaru wakes up, he's wondering where's Rim, where'd she go? He's sitting with Otto, and Otto's like, Rim, she jumped off to buy us time. And Subaru, he always jumps off the handle. He's trying to force Otto to go back, to save Rim. And Otto's like, what are you talking about, dude? That white whale back there defeated the first master swordsman. What are you gonna do? We are lucky we're getting away right now. Calm your jets and let's just get out of here. But where it gets weird is almost instantly after he says this, he forgets who Rim is. So it was just like, Rim, she sacrificed herself. So let's go, let's keep going. Then Subaru, a couple seconds later, he's like, who's Rim? So Subaru decks this dude, like, what are you talking about, where's Rim? And this is where I think whatever's going on with this white whale, it has the ability to wipe you from existence or something, as Rim just wasn't remembered at all by Otto, just out of nowhere. And what makes matters worse is that when Subaru does get back to the village, because Otto, he decides to say, you know what, this white whale is after you. It's after the scent of the white witch. We find out as well. He pushes Subaru off the cartridge like, I'm saving myself. Get out of here. It wants you. Be a man. Take responsibility. Let it kill you. I'm gone. Only to find out that he gets killed later, and Subaru does find the carriage. He doesn't know what happened to Rim. He was face down by the white whale at one point, but he's running. He's literally saying, I don't want to die. I don't want to die, as all these deaths are finally taking its toll on Subaru's mind. The point that he doesn't even want to die anymore. He's so afraid of it. The white whale does disappear. He gets back to the village. Otto's dead. Otto got killed by the cult because we see there's dragon carriages filled with those daggers. He gets back to the castle only to find out that no one remembers Rim. No one. Not Rom, not Amelia, no one. She's completely gone. It's like Rim never existed. Like, even when Subaru was saying about things that happened, like back in the village in the forest with the mob beasts and everything like that, Rom is like, yeah, that happened, but I saved you and Roswell came in. I don't know what you're talking about, this Rim girl. That doesn't exist. She doesn't even remember her own twin sister. And what I think happened is that instant where Subaru was talking to Otto, and then all of a sudden he just spontaneously forgot what happened to Rem, I think at that point she died, or this white whale did whatever it does to the person, because it was just too instant and just too weird and out of place. But the hurt doesn't stop there, because now no one remembers who Rem is. Not his sister, not Amelia, not anybody. As Subaru does for the most part do get to Amelia. He does his Subaru thing where he's just trying to get her and force her to leave, talking about, you need to come with me. You need to come now, whether you want to or not. I'm getting you safe. I'm getting you out of here. And she's like, wait a minute, I can't just leave with you. I have responsibilities. What are you talking about? And I feel sorry for Subaru at this point, because he really does want to tell somebody what's going on with them. He can't. He's breaking down because he wants to just say, you know what? I can die and come back. These people are coming to kill you. You need to come with me because I know what's best. But he can't do it because of that fear of what will happen to him if he reveals what's going on with them. And, you know, he even starts to break down a little bit by explaining this to Amelia, that I have this ability to see things that's going to happen and no one ever believes me. He kind of says that in a roundabout way. And this is where the hurt continues, because, you know what, he's like, screw this, I'm just going to go ahead and say something. He was about to tell Amelia that he has the ability to use the revival. And you know when that happens, the room fills with the black smoke, something comes over his heart, he feels immense pain. He was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and fight it and tell her, because I'm sick of people dying. I'm sick of coming back and having to do this stuff over and over again. I don't want to see it happen again. As he was about to go ahead and do that, the mist fills the room, but he doesn't feel any pain. And when the mist leaves, he grabs Amelia only to see she's coughed up blood, and Amelia's dead. What the hell? How did she die? She just died out of nowhere. Things just don't get better for Subaru in this series, as he's just clutching her dead corpse, because he kind of feels that it's his fault. He kind of feels there's more that he could have done. No one's listening to him. He holds it all the way until the sun comes down, because it was early when he got there. And Betty comes in. She says, you look like you are the worst person in the world. Looks like you had the worst luck in the world. Betty kind of is on the same thing that he is, like, I'm sick of these things happening because of you. I'm going to at least protect this castle. Get your ass out of here. Basically, she zaps Subaru out of here with the dead body of Amelia, because he was even begging her to die. He knows that if he dies, he can get to do this over depending on where he starts at. Betty's like, no, I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to get you out of here. That'll be better for me. I'm going to save myself, so goodbye. Zaps the dead body of Amelia and Subaru out the mansion into the forest. He's sitting there begging for someone to come and kill him, only for the Witches Guild and fucking Betelgeuse to show up, of all people. If things couldn't get any worse. So Betelgeuse sees him mourning over this corpse, gives him the whole slothful speech, and the bombshell of the episode is Betelgeuse has this ability to make hands come out. These same hands are the ones that looks like it's the hands that wrap Subaru's heart whenever he's getting ready to say something about the White Witch. So help me out, not the Jealous Witch. So White, help me out on this one. Are these the same hands that's been kind of threatening the existence of Subaru whenever he tells all the time? Because the same thing, we see those same type of hands come from Betelgeuse. And he's actually pissed that Subaru's able to see this, because the hands came out because Betelgeuse was actually threatening to do the same thing to Amelia's body as he did to Rem in episode 15, where he twisted her body and it looked like it was invisible. It was actually these hands, and no one's supposed to be able to see it. However, Subaru can, and we know that this guy is unstable to the point that he starts biting off his fingers, that he's so pissed that Subaru can see what he's doing. And he was about to rip open and rip apart Amelia's body. But thankfully, we do get some type of light in this episode, as just before he puts the hands around not only Amelia, but Subaru as well, as he's going to kill him, Puck comes in, shooting ice everywhere to save the day, saying, what are you doing to my daughter? And that's where the episode ends. So we did get a little bit of light with Puck showing up at the end, but God, this episode... And overall, we know Subaru's gonna have to kill himself, because Rem is completely forgotten. Amelia's dead. I don't know, people. ReZero. Again, I need something happy on Sunday. I need Sakamoto. I need, Boku no Hero used to be my chaser because it was so hype that watching ReZero, you still had some of that hype left over, but now you just got Orange, you got ReZero. You're just going to be in the fields all Sunday. So that was the episode in a nutshell. I definitely can't wait till next week, and I'm actually going to pick up the light novel of ReZero because I want to get into that too. The American production did come out last Tuesday. So let me know what you guys think of the video. Go ahead and drop me a like if you like the video. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, as there's now a shortage of content on this channel for you to indulge. And I'm also interested in knowing your guys' theories as well. Again, please be wary of spoilers. I'm an anime only. I tend to stay that way, even though I am going to get the light novels, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are too. So light novel readers, please do not spoil this fantastic series for everyone. But feel free to theory craft and let us know what's going on without spoiling the story for anyone. So yeah, go ahead and holler me in the comments. I'm interested in knowing what you guys thought of this episode. I thought it was fantastic as ReZero once again speeds towards being anime of the season. I think it has such a lead right now that anything coming in the fall or winter is probably not going to beat it. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. As I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now if you chose to listen to me, and I really appreciate that. So thank you very much for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Infrar-Ed signing out. See you soon.